Alright. Back, I think there's an update, because I saw it updated when I launched it, so I assume this number changed, but I don't really see anything about the update, so I assume they just, like, fixed something. I don't know. Doesn't matter, though. Choose good. Original bacon night. Okay, so you are probably fine. So, let's see this. Ba or bacon, that's true. You're not Ba, good news. Okay, so do this then. 3 evils, that's Ba. So I think it's gonna be 1 and 2 here, where 1 is puppeteer and 2 is puppet. It has to be 1 has to be part of the puppeteer puppet pair. Yeah, it's just your puppet. Okay, not too bad. Lilith's poison. Iverson's poisoner. Pair of evil. I think it's 2 cards. Okay. 1 evil adjacent. Less it's 1 evil. Bombardier. Okay, left side's not more evil. You're both lying. Two pairs of evil. Okay. So 2 disagrees with both 7 and 5, so that's interesting. So, what do we got here? So, only 1 of 5 and 7 can be evil. Again, 9 disagrees with both of them. So, also, I know left side's not more evil, so only at most 1 of these 3 can be evil. So I feel like 9 is probably lying, because like, theoretically 8 could corrupt 7. And then you are evil, which means you're telling the truth. But that there's only one left, so I know you're lying, basically. And honestly, it could be like your Lilith, your poisoner poisoned you, and your minion. And everything does kind of line up, honestly. If I kill you and you're corrupted, I can kill both architects immediately, and then it would be between 1, 7, and 5. If it's... It wouldn't be 1 and 2 between the truth. It could it be 7? Yeah, it could be 7 or 5 in that case. Yeah, if I kill... I think 3 is a safe kill here because of what 2 is saying. Is there any case where 2 is poisoner and 3 is real and corrupted? Then I kill 9 and 8 and 2. Then 1's lying for no reason, so 3 has to be fake here. You were minion. Okay, I think it should be 9 and 8 here. Well, if I kill you when you're corrupted and real, I kill 9. And then 7 would be poisoner in that case. But then 5's lying, so I don't think that's the case either. That's Lilith, and then... Okay, yeah, and if 9 is corrupted, it's just 1, but then 5 is lying, so yeah. Okay. Minion. Okay, so we have double emitter, double architect. They both agree, so honestly, one of the pairs is lying. So using counterclockwise is interesting. So Tensis 3 is affected by evil. So that would probably be by Shaman. Or Puka, or both even, you know. It's hard to say. So I had 2 and 1 do disagree with each other. This one is tricky. What is my play here? I guess let's just start with right side is more evil. Let's say you are you're telling the truth, you're telling the truth. I'm marking green, I guess. That means you are lying, you're lying. At least one of you's fake. In order for you'll not be adjacent, it'd have to be like 1 and either 3 or 4. Possible. Then you would be lying. So let's say it's 9, 1, 3. 2 would be telling the truth, 10 would be lying. It's like 10 would be corrupted by Plague Doctor, probably. But there's basically no one for Puka to be in the case, so it's not 9, 1, and 3. Could be 4, could be 5, like, I don't know. Like, it's possible for Architects to be telling the truth, but it's also definitely possible for Knitter to be telling the truth, because then, when I say Knitters are telling the truth, you're telling the truth, you're telling the truth, you're lying, you're lying, you're lying. You are probably telling the truth in that point, at that point. And I still have no info on 4 and 5, so I don't know. So what do I do here? I do have 3 abilities I can use here. It's just a question of how do I use them? I don't want to use Dreamer until I have a confirmed role somewhere. Let me go back to Architect on the truth. So, green, you're telling the truth, you're telling the truth. You're lying, you're lying, you're lying. But that can't be the case. So something that's like, let's like 4 is Puka, 1 is Shaman, 9 is Minion, something like that. It would make you be telling the truth. You would be telling the truth, but then 6 wouldn't have done anything. So it's not that. It's like 5 could be Puka, and 3 was corrupted by Plague Doctor. It's like it could be the case where it's like and shaman minion doesn't really matter, but like shaman, they're interchangeable. Yeah, something like that. Where you corrupted you corrupted you, and then you are telling the truth, right? That's a possibility. And I'll see, you would have created, you and you. No, but right side would not be more evil in that case. So it can't be that. Alright, well, in that case, you're telling the truth, lying. So let's say, once again, you're Puka, you're shaman, you're minion. You corrupted you corrupted you. You're telling the truth. No, but then you're lying. Okay, I just want to see if I can eliminate all like possibilities that inside are telling the truth. That's what I'm trying to do. What if it's like this? Lying. Let's say you are shaman. You are minion. No, because then you're telling the truth. Never mind. Yeah, they're just telling the truth. Yeah, there pretty much has to be. Or it's. I should have just done one. Like, what if it's. Minion. There's two pairs of evil. In that case, you are corrupted by you. You are corrupted by you. You're telling the truth. You're telling the truth, and then you guys are both telling the truth as well. That one I think is possible. Because you are telling the truth. You are telling the truth. You are corrupted by the plague doctor. You are lying from Puka, and 3 would not have been affected by evil. You are Puka, and you are lying. There's 2 pairs of evil. You are shaman or minion, and you are lying. There's 2 pairs of evil. You are shaman or minion. You're lying. There's 2 pairs of evil. You be telling the truth. You be telling the truth. So do I want to use gesture, like check this idea? I could just do that. I'll do it. You say 1, you. Okay, so it's not that. And that idea is now out the window. Anything else could be. Well, let's say 1 is evil and 3 is fake. Let's say it's like 10-5-3, right? Where you are telling the truth. You're still lying. But you could be who corrupts you and you. And you're corrupted. You were telling the truth. It's a green ass green. Good though. This looks really similar to yellow now. I'm working this just. Nah, I honestly can't barely tell the difference between them. So then you are like, shaman or something, and you're minion or something. Then you're telling the truth. Neither of these could be Puka because you're under you telling the truth. And so who would play Doctor of Corrupted? So that's not it. So it was a 10, 1, 2, but then 3, 4, 9 are all lying. So I don't think there's any way for two pairs of evil to work at this point. Maybe it's us 4, 3, 2. But then 10 and 9 are both lying and they win that one. Yeah, so it's not two pairs of evil. And there would be one player of evil. There's actually 0 pairs of evil. So what are the combinations for 0 pairs of evil? 10 to 4. That's not it. That's one. Well, one of them has to be fake. So 10, 3, 5. I just checked that. It's not it. Okay. So it's not 10. They'd have to do 10 through 5. So 1, 3, 5. I checked that already. I think I might have. So 1, 3, 5. You'd be lying. So you'd be corrupted by you. You'd be corrupted by you. You'd be telling the truth, but that wouldn't be the case if you were Puka. Then you'd also be lying. So that doesn't work. 1, 2, 4. And that's it. So there's any way for architects to be telling the truth. So let's do this. Okay. So now right side's not more evil. I was really hoping you were corrupted, but it is what it is. Well, I can use Dreamer now. I think you're lying. And you're lying, and they're probably telling the truth at this point. I think one of these was affected by Plague Doctor, probably. Because you said that. Oh, no, you could be telling the truth regardless, because of Shaman. In fact, you are telling the truth. I know at this point you guys are real. Which means, are they ever both corrupted? Like if 3 is Puka, then they're both corrupted. But then it would mean there's 2 pairs of evil, and that would not be part of it. So you have to be lying. There is going to be 1 pair of evil, I think. So they're ever both lying. Unless, like, 4 is Puka, you were corrupted by Plague Doctor. Is fake. Let's say you're Puka. You corrupted you and you. You corrupted you and you're a shaman. You're telling the truth. You're telling the truth. And you're telling. No, you're not telling the truth. No, you're lying. Okay, never mind. So that's not it. So I'm pretty sure they have to tell the truth then. Which means you have to be lying. So, because of what 4 says, 4 is either corrupted or 2 is fake. If I killed 2, and 2 is actually corrupted by Plague Doctor, then what? Well, then I have to take a 50-50 with 4 and 5, which I don't like. Because one would probably be Puka and one would be corrupted by Puka. And that's why 9 is telling the truth. So I know it's 2 between those 4. I know that for sure. There are only 8 safe kills that I can guarantee a win on. If 8 is real... But doesn't 4 have to be lying at this point? Because Puka's not 2, because then they'd both be lying. Puka's not 8, because then you'd be lying. I think Puka has to be one of these two. I think Puka has to be 5. It's not also Puka to be. Which would mean 4 is corrupted, which would mean it's 8. I think it's 5 and 8 here. Okay, I'm glad I didn't kill 2 there. You know what? Honestly, I'll count that as redemption. Because there was no guessing there. I don't know like if I could have like done it better, but ultimately I got there when there's no guessing involved. So you know, we'll take it. We'll count that as redemption. We'll take that. And yeah, you know, we're almost back to I think 40 when we died, so that'll be a couple days from now. Okay, that's a lot. Okay, do I just check Plague Doctor on Bombardier? Because one of them is going to be fake here. Well, I'll keep flipping for now. Which is 2 cards? I know which is always going to be one of these 2. 4 or 5 is a witch. So you say 4 is a witch, so let's do this. Yeah, okay, so you are a witch. You're real, I can flip you over. 5 is good. Now you're telling the truth, so you can't be corrupted, so you're telling the truth. Equidistant, which would imply it's 3. It can be 3, I think it has to be 2. Oh, never mind, he's implying it's 2. Never mind, yeah, it's 2. Just for good measure. Yeah. I can't count. We're good though. Minion Witch. Okay. Wait, there's no evil to be affected by. Yeah, there are. Yeah, there's no evils to be affected by. So that's just not true. 1, 5, 6. Force a Witch. Original Baker, okay. Bombardier. 1, 2, 5. Okay. No, if I kill Swan and 1 is corrupted by Plague Doctor, then I can kill 4. I know 8's Plague Doctor. It's just a little unfortunate for me. I can confirm 5. And then 2 and 3 are 1 for 1. I'm gonna just take it. What evil were you affected by? Oh, you can do that now. You know what? I just didn't know that was a thing. I definitely didn't used to be able to do that with Law, you know. I did not know that was a thing now. They can do that with Ba. Okay, well, that's a shame. I know you're an outcast now. You're probably drunk, if I had to guess. And also, if you're drunk, then you have to be fake. Well, let's just do like this. What do you say? Yeah, so you are drunk. Which means there's no chance there's a forestry fake here. You're telling the truth. Which means you're lying. And I know you're the drunk. So yeah, they're all telling the truth. They're none of our minions. Or outcasts for that matter. And there's no more corruption, so I can kill you. I'll flip you over. That's gonna be real. And 2's lying, so that's 2. I thought that was 10. I'll be honest, it was a 10 card game. I thought that was 10. I need to just take it slower. You know, the first run I lost, that didn't hurt as much. It was like off for 50, whatever. That one was just being stupid, and that just hurts. You know, it does. But whatever. The rounds will continue all the same anyway. I don't think the rounds really get harder as you go on, so not really gonna make a difference. It's just a bit sad that I did that. That's all. Okay. So, I don't know if there's lycanthrope or not. I know there's no corruption at least. And Salmon probably created you two, which means probably you two are real. Which would mean it's between you three, and it can only be one of you two, which means it's probably you, and that's probably you. Okay, no, never mind. So, I think the only case where the mediums are both telling the truth. So, you tell the truth, you be telling truth. Which would mean you're real and you're real. All of which there's no corruption anywhere. So then, which means it's between you three, but you have you as evil, which means only one of you could be evil, which would have to mean one would have to be fake there. That would be 5, which means 2 stumps truth, which means think Shaman created one of 7. 7 and something else. I think one of the mediums is fake. So let's see what Fortune Teller has to say. Okay, so I think Fortune Teller is telling the truth. Which means I'm inclined to believe you are real. So is it 6 and 2 here? It's never 6 and 2. How does this go? I guess 2 could be lycanthrope. And it's 6, which would make sense with what it's saying. And then it's like 5, which would make 1. I think it's 6 and 5, and 2 is lycanthrope. I think that's what it is. Okay, yeah, and you Or scout, yeah. Okay. Alright, so Lapuka ended off with Lycanthrope. Equally evil. So you're implying at 7. It is Puka. I wonder if I kill Puka like before the night phase starts. I wonder I can check prevent Lycanthrope from turning it off if he is there. So the only way 3 is lying is if 3 is corrupted, but and if 3 is corrupted, then 7's not corrupted. Alright, well, that was pretty tragic, but it was like entirely my fault. And it really sucks. I actually got the hard round like right before it, and then I just was an idiot and just died there. But lesson learned, I guess. Oh, and I did learn that about Witness, that it does see Ba now, so I guess that's good. You know, learning did occur. Fortunately, being an idiot also did occur, but that's how it is, I guess. I don't know if I need redemption for that, because, like, that's... You know, I should not be an idiot for one, and I got a redemption for that, so... That's how it is. I mean, it's not the first time I've done something stupid like that, and it won't be the last. Oh well. See ya.